All right, let's talk about something we all feel. This world of ours, it's a whirlwind, right? Constant pings, endless to-do lists. Just finding a moment of quiet can feel impossible. We're always on, always moving. But what if the secret to finding your center isn't some complicated new thing you have to learn? What if it's something you're already doing every single second of every day? Yep, today we are diving into the incredible power of your own breath. Seriously, think about it for a second. In our totally fast-paced world, how do you find your anchor? When things get a little chaotic, what's the one thing that brings you back to yourself? Well, today we're going to explore an ancient practice that gives us a really powerful answer to that exact question. And to get there, let's first take a look at the world we're all trying to navigate. Okay, so Section 1, Life in the Fast Lane. This is all about the pressures of our pulsating world. To really get why an ancient practice is so incredibly relevant right now, we first have to paint a picture of the environment we're all living in.
You know, the source material brings up a great metaphor, the city of Dubai. It describes it as this place of pulsating energy, driven by ambition. And honestly, that could be any big city, any high-pressure job, or really, any busy life. And all this constant motion, well, it has side effects, doesn't it? Things like chronic stress, digestion that's all out of whack, and that super frustrating feeling when you're lying in bed and your mind just will not switch off.
So, if that's the problem, what's the solution? What's the antidote to all this chaos? Well, this is where it gets really interesting. The source introduces us to an ancient yogic technique that's like a sanctuary of stillness you can carry with you. It's called Pranayama.
So what is Pranayama? At its very core, it's the ancient yogic art of breath control. But really, it's so much more than just taking a deep breath. I want you to think of it as your anchor of well-being, a tool you can literally use anytime, anywhere, to consciously bring yourself back into balance from the inside out.
All right, to really understand what makes this practice so powerful, we need to dig a little deeper and look at the core concept behind it. And it all comes down to something called prana.
The name itself actually tells you everything you need to know. Let's break it down. Prana is the Sanskrit word for that vital life force energy that flows through all of us. And ayama, that means to extend or to stretch. So when you put them together, pranayama literally means the conscious extension of our own life force. See, we're not just moving air around, we are actively directing our energy.
And that brings us to the ultimate goal here, regulating the rhythms of this pranic energy. By consciously controlling your breath, you're learning to manage your own life force. And the result? As the ancient yogic sage Patanjali described it, you get a healthier body, a much more focused mind, and this incredible heightened sense of awareness. Pretty amazing, right?
Okay, so that's the theory, that's the why. But how do you actually do it? Well, this is the fun part. The practice gives us a practical toolkit with 4 totally distinct techniques you can use for different situations.
First up, we have Nadi Shodhana, also known as alternate nostril breathing, and again, breaking down the name really helps here. Nadi means a subtle energy channel, and Shodhan means cleaning or purification. So this technique is literally designed to clean and clear out blocked energy channels. It's probably one of the most famous ones out there.
The process itself is really simple and rhythmic. You just gently close your right nostril and you inhale through the left. Then you pause for just a moment at the top of that breath, close the left nostril, and exhale smoothly through the right. Then you just reverse the whole thing. The real focus is on creating the smooth, even flow of breath. No forcing it.
And the effect of doing this? This is your go-to for calm. It's a deeply relaxing and balancing breath, absolutely perfect for soothing your nervous system. So if you're feeling stressed out or you're struggling to fall asleep at night, this is the tool you want to reach for.
Next, we've got something that's it's a completely different vibe. This is Kapalabhati, and it translates to skull shining breath. And just like the name suggests, this one is all about creating energy and mental clarity. So, unlike that calming technique we just looked at, this is a really invigorating breath that builds heat in the body. It's actually considered both a breathing exercise and an internal cleansing technique that helps clear out congestion and even reduce bloating. You can think of it as your natural shot of espresso, but without any of the caffeine jitters or the crash later.
Our third technique is Ujjayi, which means the victorious breath, but it's got a much more common nickname, ocean breath. And it gets that name from this soft, audible sound you create at the back of your throat as you breathe, a sound that kind of mimics the rhythm of ocean waves. And here, the sound itself becomes the tool. That gentle, rhythmic ocean sound acts as an anchor for your mind, encouraging you to take these full, deep breaths. It helps quiet all that mental chatter by giving your brain one simple, soothing thing to focus on. This is exactly why it's used so often during yoga practices.
And finally, we have a really specialized tool. This is Sitali, which literally just means cooling. I want you to think of this one as your body's own built-in air conditioner.
Yep, this technique is designed specifically to cool an overheated body. And as your body cools down physically, it has this corresponding soothing effect on your mind. It is perfect for a hot summer day, or really anytime you're feeling physically or mentally all fired up.
So, let's recap. We've got techniques to calm us down, to energize us, to help us focus, and even to cool off. When you put them all together, what's the big picture here? Let's wrap things up by looking at the incredible holistic benefits of all this.
I mean, look at this. The benefits are just so comprehensive. By consciously working with your breath, you can get significant stress reduction, more focused energy, and way better concentration. You can also find greater emotional balance, you can enhance your lung capacity, and you can even improve your digestion and your sleep. It's a seriously powerful system for your overall well-being.
So, what this all really boils down to is that the simple act of breathing better has these profound, incredible effects. You're literally giving a direct boost to your body's metabolism while at the same time balancing your mental and emotional state. It is the most direct, powerful connection between your mind and your body that there is.
And that leaves us with a really powerful final thought. Your breath. It's with you from your very first moment to your very last. It's the one constant, reliable anchor you have in a world that's always changing. The only real question is, are you paying attention to it? Because if you take care of your breath, it will absolutely take care of you.